If you like rockets, astronauts, artifacts from outer space, then you should definitely check out the new exhibit on display now in the Henry Ford Museum.
This is Apollo when we went to the moon. So it talks about the American space race from the late 50s through the 70s and even beyond to some space initiatives today. We're standing in front of one of the most interesting artifacts in the exhibit. This is a 1/10 scale model of the Saturn V rocket, which is the type of rocket that took all of the Apollo missions to the moon or to lunar orbit. Some other really interesting artifacts in here are smaller models that were used in the planning process of going to the moon. We also have some hand casts of the astronauts who were on Apollo 11, the lunar landing mission. That shows the attention to detail that NASA had to take to fit those gloves custom to each astronaut. So I would say don't miss those. We also have a really neat replica of a lunar rover, which was the moon car that took the astronauts in Apollo 15, 16, and 17 around the moon and increased their range. And we have artifacts from all of the Apollo missions from 11 up through 17. We also have great interactives, so I think that kids will find something to enjoy here as well.
Anyone who visits this exhibit will not only get the rare chance to see these amazing artifacts, they will also discover what it took to make America's trip to the moon a reality.
I think that they will learn not just about the technology of it, but about the collaboration that was necessary and the determination of the American people and the American government to get to the moon. In 1961, when President Kennedy announced that we would go to the moon before the decade was out, that seemed to be an impossible task because the technology didn't exist, a lot of the infrastructure did not exist, and it was only through that determination and the focus of, at one point, over 400,000 people working on the Apollo program that we were able to achieve that goal. I hope that people imagine what it would be like to visit the moon and that they're thinking of a future in which space travel is possible. It's such a discovery-based exhibit that I hope people see themselves and their aspirations in that.